people think we can't do anything besides sit on our asses and eat and take up space.
Right.
You know, but it's just like when I tell people, you know, I look at people and I get sarcastic with them. I'm like, really? You didn't know I could do that? Girl.
Okay, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Billboard Project. Today, we're back with a new episode today, and we have an interview. We have a special guest today. We have Philip Galbert.
Hey.
I found Philip on YouTube. I'm a big YouTuber, so I be on YouTube a lot, searching and stuff. And I came across his video. His video dancing to J-Lo, and I was amazed by the whole thing. I was amazed. I said I had to leave a comment, I had to subscribe, and I had to follow him on Instagram. So that made me feel like a stalker. Then I'm stalkerish, I guess.
Hey, at least someone is, you know.
But how did you feel when I hit you up on Instagram about this?
I don't know. It's like a lot of like this past month, everyone's been so like warm and like a lot of people have been commenting on my videos ever since my J-Lo and my Beyonce video went viral. So it's like everyone's all like a lot of positive. So I was like, oh, he's, you know, I when it's positive comments, I'm like, oh, thank you. You know, I'm not used to it, so I don't really know how to feel about it. I get excited. I'm like, oh, they think I'm good. Yes, yes. No, but it was nice, you know, having people just comment nice, you know, thank you again. It was really nice that everybody's just commenting positive, you know, words and stuff like that on my videos. Yeah.
Like, how did you feel to get all this attention so fast?
I don't like it.
Oh, you don't?
I don't like it because it's like that's how I've always been like that. Like, you know, even when I perform, I love performing. I just don't like the attention. And I tell my friends, I tell everybody who I come across that, you know, they're like, oh my God, you are so amazing. I'm like, but I don't, thank you. Go on your way, go. And people might think I'm arrogant, but honestly, it's just, I'm uncomfortable with it because I'm not used to it. You know, I've been dancing for so long and, you know, I get, oh, you know, you're an amazing dancer. You're a good dancer for a big boy, for this, that part. But I'm like, okay, thanks. I don't like the attention though. It's just a weird feeling. It's just a weird sense of like, am I supposed to be happy? Am I supposed to be arrogant? Am I supposed to be, girl, yes, thank you. You're so sweet. Like, how am I supposed to react? So I just say thank you. I'm like, you know, I get really quiet. I get real quiet when people give me compliments.
Really? That's interesting. Cause a lot of people like will jump into fame. So it's for you to say that, no, I'm not really into the attention portion of it. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, like I tell people, I don't want to be famous. I want to be well known, but I don't want to be famous.
Right.
Like, I want to be known for helping people, but I don't want to be known for like, oh, that's the big dude that dances. At least the big dude that you know, has helped this person, helped this person. I want to be known for that. I don't want to be like, oh my God, Philip, can I have your order? I already had my employees asked me, can I have your autograph? I'm like, really? Why you gotta make me feel like it's just awkward? It's just a whole awkward situation, and I don't like feeling awkward.
I bet that is being awkward, because just to being a normal person coming to work every day, doing what you normally do, to somebody say, oh, can I have your autograph? Like,
oh, trust me, at my job now, every time I walk in, oh, there's go J-Lo. There go J-Lo. I'm like, really? Really? Like, what was the other one that was this week? They go, oh, you know, Philip's all Instagram famous, you know, YouTube. Don't forget us little people here. You know, I bought you food, so you should be buying me stuff after you get famous. I'm like, really? Really? Like, I can't. It's just weird. It's funny because it's just funny, but it's kind of weird at the same time.
It's kind of interesting. It goes back to when people talk about, do you want to be rich or do you want to be famous? Back to that question. Yeah. And my portion is, I'd rather be rich.
I'd rather be rich, but at least I know what I would do with my money. A lot of people, well, I know what I would be able to do with it. And like other people, they just like, oh, I'm just gonna buy myself a car. I'm gonna buy myself new Timberlands. I'm gonna buy myself a whole new wardrobe. I'm gonna buy myself all the J's. I'm like, really? That's your ideal life? At least take a vacation to Dubai or something, and
But
then
Culture yourself.
donate some type of money. Shit.
Like, culture yourself while you get the money. Yeah.
look, for me, if like the money situation, I'd rather be rich, like I say, instead of famous.
Yeah.
And I'd rather have an apartment. This sounds crazy to a lot of people, but I'd rather have an apartment because I don't have to take care of no grass. If something break down, they take care of it. I don't have to pay for anything. It's that kind of stuff.
It's not crazy. It's not crazy. I think that's admirable because, like you said, for all the reasons, you can still pay. You don't have to worry about like property taxes and all that crap. You just sit there and just stay in a nice apartment, get your car, do what you want to do, and keep it moving, and have a bank account. Yeah.
Right.
See, I don't know. I'm a cat lady, so I would buy a barn. I'm just saying.
Right.
I would buy a barn. I would move down south, get me a kill. I would not a killer to be the Secret Life of Bees kind of house with a nice backyard. Yeah, I wouldn't want a mansion. I couldn't do it. Too many rooms.
Right. And one person, I'd be scared. I'd be thinking of haunted. I got the white girl syndrome.
Oh, I love haunted houses.
I got the white girl syndrome. I can't stand haunted houses. I'm scared. A lot.
Really?
Yes, I can. The thing is, I can watch a scary movie because in my mind it's not real. I'm in my own space. But even at somebody else's house, no.
No, I'm weird like that. Like I like my house dark. Like my light bill is $50 a month because there's no light turned on in my house. Literally.
I'm the same way except for my TV. I sleep with my TV, so
I can't do that. I think I got in my cable in January. I've only turned on my TV like at least a dozen times. That's it.
Okay. So being a person of plus size, how do you feel people come to you saying, "Oh my God, you're a big dude dancing"? Like, how did that make you feel?
I find it funny, like, because it goes to the whole fact that people think we can't do anything besides sit on our asses and eat and take up space.
Right.
But it's just like when I tell people, I look at people and I get sarcastic with them. I'm like, really? You didn't know I could do that? Girl, you living in the old times. Because it's true. I kind of find it a little naive, something or arrogant, because it's like you're automatically judging me. It doesn't seem like you're doing it, but you are. Because it's like, oh my God, you can you a big dude, you can dance. I'm like, can I just be a good dancer?
Right.
Yeah. Like, but I understand it again because it's not common or normal, especially in the industry. It's not nowadays. Now, like the past 2 years, 3 years that I've noticed that there's only been there's more women who are plus size than men. There's not enough men plus size men in the industry. There's a lot of plus size women, which I'm so for. But it's like, what about us? Like, what's the model that just got hired or that just got signed to that modeling agency? That he's a white male. He's a husky. He's a baby.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
I forgot what he's fine too, but I forgot his name.
I think BuzzFeed did a list of plus size male models. I think he was on the list because he just got signed.
Yeah, and he's not as big as he should be. Like, he's here and there, but it's not enough because again, you have what's his name, Dexter, the one who has been
Todrick Hall
and all that stuff. Like, he's doing his thing, and then there's. Oh my God, what's his name? The guy from All About That Bass, the big dude, the Samoan guy. I love him.
Yes, he's on Vine. I love his Vines.
And then if you look at Natalie the Rose's latest video to the right song, there's a big dude in the video, and they give him some type of screenplay, but he's like the boy can move. Like, I thought I was like, I need to be like that. I need to be like that.
Right.
So it's like, I wish there was more of us, honestly.
Right, but also that's kind of a positive too because you stand out from the rest of the people.
Oh, trust me, I do. Not only in size, but I know.
Right.
Size not only, but every time I perform somewhere, I'm always either the white or the light skinned person. The big white light skinned person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's like right now I'm a part of an all gay troupe. We're called Q5. So it's like I'm the only Hispanic, Black, white person in my troop, and I'm the only big person. Everybody else is skinny.
Wow. Well, like I said, that gives you more shine, I think. So
sometimes it do, but sometimes it's like I don't want to be. I don't want it.
You want attention on you, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like this past March we performed for the True Colors, which is a national organization here in Connecticut, and it's like the biggest for the LGBT community. And we wore some Ghostbuster, Halloween, Michael Myers looking type of outfits, and they were all pink. And when I tell you we performed, I think we performed a couple weeks later for a competition, and the tweets were hilarious. Someone said I looked like a pregnant Easter egg.
Oh, wow.
And I cannot tell you how hard I laughed when I saw that. Because when people say shit like that to me, it's like, tell me something I don't know. But It's just like, come on, I don't want to be that. It's like I'm the Easter egg, but yeah, I have all these damn anorexic bunnies around me. Really?
Right.
Really? Yeah. But don't get me wrong, again, it's weird. I'm flattered by it, but it's just weird.
Right. Well, like I said, getting attention is kind of weird in the first place.
Sorry, my weed.
Like, for instance, like when we first started the YouTube channel, like, I didn't expect any attention. I was just doing it for fun with our friends. We talk about topics and stuff like that. Till people start hitting me up. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know people were watching this crap. Like,
I know. It's real true.
So, like, when you hit me up, like, I was kind of excited at the same time because it was positivity.
Yeah.
It would make you want to go forward with what you're doing. But at the same time, like, oh, God, people are actually watching this. So I got to kind of, like, tweak what I got to say sometimes because people are watching. If you're a YouTuber, they'll find that one little thing and like, oh, he's racist or he's this and that.
Of course. It's like with my with the Beyonce Freakum dress. It's like the one who it's actually a guy named Karel. He's from the Czech Republic. Mm-hmm. He saw my video and he's the one who reposted it. And he's already like internet famous. Like he has over 3,000 whatever likes on his fan page. So when he reposted, it's like, all you see is positive. All of a sudden you'll see that one person that'll be like, oh, his arms are, oh, he's too fat. Oh, why he dropped like that? Oh, why he do that?
Right.
He almost fell. Like, really?
Yep.
Can't you just only say something positive about the thing? Like, really?
No, they're trolls. They can't.
But like I tell my friends, I love negative comments because it's like I'm a very sarcastic person, and I would make any negative situation a positive sarcastic way. So it's always fun. Like I was in an argument with a dude because he was like, I think it was a bear-esque page that reposted, and he was like, oh my God, I need him to call me this and forth. They were calling me sexy. So I think the third comment under the video was, oh my gosh, oh Lord, something about this is so not sexy, and this is how you sex appeal or something like that.
Right.
And I go, well, unfortunately, there's people we have to deal with like you. And he's going, right. I think he wrote back, unfortunately, we have to deal with people like you in this world. So I was like, well, at least I'm still trending. He goes, for the wrong reasons. I was like, well, it don't matter. I'm still, what did I said something on the lines that I'm still going to shine or something like that. He goes, you keep thinking. I was like, I will.
Right.
And he never wrote back. So it's like, I will continue the conversation and until you are uncomfortable, because again, nothing really makes, I'm really that type of person. I'm not really scared of anything. So I was like, hey, try to come at me with your best.
Right. Oh, yeah.
The best is like the best thing that anybody can say is like, you're fat.
Right.
Really? I look in the mirror every day. I know.
Yeah, that fifth grade. And I ain't fifth grade, that kindergarten talk. Like that's all you got to say. All the words in the dictionary you can come up with, and that's all you can say.
Or it's just a fat faggot. I'm like, oh,
right. Oh,
that's so sweet.
I remember a couple of videos we did. We had a bunch of negative comments, and Mark knows what video I'm talking about. Well, I ain't gonna say the one that shall not be named.
Yes. He is Dumbledore. Voldemort, whichever way you want to call
Oh
him.
yeah.
Yes.
Voldemort.
I said Dumbledore was Voldemort.
Like I
Same
said,
difference. A white man with a long beard.
and it was
Wait,
so
not even
funny.
that.
It was our most it was our most viewed video. And oh okay, something wrong with it. Oh yeah, connection problems.
That's why I'm signed to my internet.
Oh, you're back now. But it was our most viewed video, and people were commenting like crazy. And for me, I don't care. Like I say, you can say whatever you want to say. It's freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want to say. I read the comments. Some of them are funny about us. Like they talk about it. I'm like, okay, that's good. You said something real funny right there. That was good. Some of the stuff like y'all can do better than that. You know what I'm saying? So we got all this stuff because we were just saying our opinion or we were just doing something. And it's just amazing how people, like, y'all realize y'all giving us views, right? I mean, like you saying all this negative stuff, but thank you for the check though. Okay,
Exactly.
So it's an interesting.
Oh wait, you get paid for that? Oh, sorry, got excited.
But like, how long have you been dancing? Like,
let's see. I'm 26. I've been dancing. I hate the whole cliche. I've been dancing since I was 3.
right?
Realistically, I've been dancing since the age of 8. I first started off like I started off as a regular person, dancing, parties and stuff. But when I really like, oh my God, it was I actually ended up performing. This is when I lived in Bridgeport, Connecticut. I performed for a Latin artist. Her name is Olga Tañón. She's like the top Latin. They call her La Mujer de Fuego, the fire lady. She's like up there in the Latin community, especially in salsa merengue. And I got to perform her when I was 8 years old. And so yeah, I've been doing that since I was 8, and then professionally dancing since I was 16, and then teaching since I was about 16. So.
Wow.
It seems long, but when you think about it, it hasn't really been that long. It's been only 10 years.
only 10 years?
It's only been 10 years, but hey, 10 years could do a lot. It does a lot.
Well, what made you get into dance, like, more professionally?
Well, dancing runs in my family. My uncle was a professional dancer. He used to dance for Janet Jackson and Madonna. So I can actually say that. So yeah, my uncle, he used to dance for them. And I think just the simple fact that dance and music has been a part of my family, and it should be, as always, everyone's family. Like, it should be in the household. Music and dance makes you feel free. That's how my family was. My mom was a dancer. My mom was a B girl. And I actually found this out a couple years ago. My mom was a break dancer. This 4'11" little Puerto Rican from the Bronx, breakdancing. And I don't know, it's just, I think my family and just music in general, like, I grew up in a Latin freestyle hip hop, 90s hip hop, but also, there was always disco, there was always, pretty much stuff that you would jam to. That's what helped. That's what, if you look at my iPod, everything's from 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s, a little bit of 2000s, but that's what helped me dance. That's why I found, you know what, I could do this. Right. I could do this. So, that's pretty much that way.
Like, who was your inspiration growing up? That make you kind of go for dancing a little bit more?
I want to say, who really? Like, everybody's the cliche. I'm going to be I'm going to be a typical gay guy. It was Britney Spears. It was, and it's funny because I'm a huge J-Lo fan. Like, I'm a diehard J-Lo fan. But Britney Spears, I think the first video I learned, and that's how I started to dance, not professionally, like, more choreographed, more stuff, was actually Britney Spears' "Oops, I Did It Again." I was 10 when that came out. So "Oops, I Did It Again," and I still know the routine. And I think, and then my mom, you know, my mama was like, you know, do it again, do it again, do it again. So, you know, yeah, definitely Britney Spears was the one who helped, especially with what she was doing at the time. And then, but right now, who I look up to in terms of like inspiration, definitely, of course, Jennifer Lopez, but also a lot of these, a lot of dancers. You know, people don't realize that. You know, yeah, the artists are great. Like everybody's up to Beyonce, everybody's this kind of work. Like who else? J Lo, all these dancers. But people don't realize that a lot of the choreographers and the dancers behind it, like Paula Abdul. I love Paula Abdul. Paula Abdul is one of my inspirations. Who else? I love Jonte. I don't know if you guys know who Jonte is.
No.
He's actually he was one of Beyonce's choreographers. The Freakum Dress video. He's actually in the beginning. He's the bald-headed guy, and he's a professional dancer from I think he's from the Midwest, and he moved to New York, and his style of dance is so different that it's just like you could do a head whip and he'll do it and you're like, oh my God, how'd you do that? And it's literally the same thing that you just did. And he's just an artistic person. He's very flamboyant. Now he actually is really big in Japan. He actually talks and sings in Japanese. He's actually a black man, so he talks Japanese and all that stuff. So he's really big over there. He's worked with a lot of people over here. Danielle Polanco. I don't know if you guys know who that is. She's actually one of Beyonce, Jennifer Lopez's choreographer dancer. She's the little Puerto Rican that's every video.
Yes.
So she's a Puerto Rican. Her, I love her. Oh my God, it's just so many to name because you know, I love every style of dance. The style of dance that I throw myself into is you know, not hip hop, street jazz. You know, Vogue. I love voguing. I'm not an expert, but I love hand performances. I love freestyle. I love especially house. House is something that's really big that I love. But I call myself a jack of all trades, but a master of none. and I'm fine with that because it's like I can always learn more in that sense.